When thinking about budget-friendly places to retire or live in Europe, most of the people tend to choose places in Southern or Eastern Europe, not just because of their affordability, but also due to the Mediterranean climate, hot weather, sunny beaches, fresh cuisines, and rich culture. While in contrast, when people think about Northern Europe, most of them associate it with high cost of living, colder climate, icy forests, and vast fjords. However, it offers much more than that. It's one of the most developed regions in Europe and is ranked first in many indices like happiness, safety, cleanliness, and much more. Aside from all this, many expats prefer Northern Europe over other regions. In the end, it's all about one's personal preference. The places listed in this video are some of the more inexpensive to reside in Northern Europe. These places might not be cheaper as the ones in Central or Southern Europe, but their cost of living is certainly low when compared to their counterparts. Also note that there are 4 different ways to classify Northern Europe. The one we chose is Eurovoc, as it is sustained by the Publications Office of European Union. So without further ado, here are 15 affordable places to live in Northern Europe. Number 15. Drammen, Norway. Drammen is a port and riverside city located in the southeastern part of Norway. It was previously known as a bleak, gray industrial town, but now it's a modernized, rich, and attractive city that is accessible from the capital, Oslo, which is only a 20-minute drive away. With its attractive infrastructure, great sceneries in both summers and winters, great healthcare, accessibility, as well as a relatively lower cost of living when compared to its neighboring city, Oslo, it's a great place to choose to live in this part of the country. With monthly costs being around $2,000 for a single individual, it might still be expensive for someone hailing from Southern Europe, but as far as Norway is concerned, it's certainly affordable. Number 14. Tromsø, Norway. Another entry from Norway, Tromsø is a city in the northern part of the country and is famed as a viewing point for colorful northern lights that sometimes light up its skies at night. With its beautiful Arctic scenery, including the snow-capped mountains, no matter the season, blue waters, botanical gardens, as well as other amenities like a good native community, attractive job or career prospects, and exciting activities, it's definitely an attractive choice. The average monthly expenditure in this city comes out at around $1,800 for a single person. Additionally, it's a great place to reside for those who like the colder, chiller environment, as it's surrounded by snow-covered mountaintops throughout the year. Number 13. Malmö, Sweden. Located on the southwestern coast, Malmö is Sweden's 3rd largest city, about 400 miles south of Stockholm, giving it warmer temperatures and less snow cover. Known for its old medieval castle, cobbled streets, cafes, boutiques selling local handicrafts, as well as the fusion with the more modern infrastructure, it is a city with lots of opportunities and a young population. It also perhaps is the most diverse city in all of Scandinavia, having accepted large number of expat populations, giving it a slightly different feel to some of the more Swedish cities further north. The average monthly cost of living in this city is around $1,700, while the average after-tax salaries in Malmö are $2,700 per month. Number 12. Ålesund, Norway. Ålesund is a port town located on the west coast of the country of Norway. It's most famous for its distinct architectural style, which was the way the town was rebuilt after a great fire in the early 1900s. Being the cultural center of this region of the country, the city features a lot of cruise ship docks, great fjords, stunning views of the surrounding island atolls, as well as a colder and damp climate. Although housing is a great expense in this city, the overall cost of living is still pretty affordable when compared to the Norwegian standards. Currently, the monthly expenses range around $1,500 to $2,000, which is actually pretty cheap when taking its neighboring cities to consideration. Number 11. Vilnius, Lithuania. The first city from a Baltic state to make an appearance on this list. Vilnius is located in the southeastern side of Lithuania. It's the capital of the country and is best known for its Baroque architecture, especially in the part of its old medieval town. Despite popular belief, Lithuania is a pretty high-income country with a relatively high GDP per capita. The cost of living here, however, is still pretty affordable, with average monthly costs only being around $1,400 a single person. Plus, being an innovative city with great business freedom, affordable housing, accessibility, compactness, career opportunities, as well as a rich cultural and historical heritage, it's definitely a great place to consider living in if you have your mind set on having a place in this part of Europe. Number 10. Turku, Finland. Turku is a city located off the southwestern coast of Finland. It's an old medieval city, mostly known for its cultural heritage, cobbled pathways in front of restaurants, grand buildings, beautiful waterfronts, as well as other picturesque sceneries. This city is a great place to live in, with great quality housing, commutes, safety, as well as compactness, which means everything is within arm's reach. It's also a city famous among international students, as it boasts a couple of great institutions. Furthermore, the monthly expense in this city are budget-friendly, around $1,400 for a single individual. Number 9. Aalborg, Denmark. Aalborg is a densely populated city in Denmark's Jutland region, most well known for its iconic waterfront as well as its distinct cultural architecture. Apart from this, the city features a vibrant cultural life, a booming business sector that makes it easier to conduct business with other people. It also boasts a competitive housing market, which makes it easier to find a more affordable accommodation with all the available amenities. In addition, the average monthly expenses in this city, according to Expatistan, is under $1,500, which is more than cheap considering the median living cost of Norway. Number 8. Tallinn, Estonia. One of the most well-known cities out of all the Baltic states, Tallinn is the capital and economic epicenter of Estonia. Being the cultural hub of the country, it has retained much of its heritage, with Gothic cathedrals, old medieval town with cobbled streets, bars, cafes, as well as other centers of recreational activity. It's a city that has something for everyone. Filled with beautiful, picturesque sites, new age infrastructure, as well as great locations for tourists and residents alike, this city features a nice blend of cultural life and new age high-tech living. Moreover, its cost of living is relatively cheap, with monthly expenses coming out at around $1,400 per person. Number 7. Jönköping, Sweden. This is a quaint city in the south of Sweden. It's mostly known for its famous lakeside promenade, an extravagant Gothic church with a tall spire, and its old town center. It also features a blend of unique natural beauty and safe, comfortable city life, which features a great networking capability, exciting student life due to its universities. Apart from this, it features a fairly low cost of living, although this depends on the area one chooses to reside. But for the most part, it averages out at $1,300 per month. Number 6. Kuopio, Finland. Kuopio is a Finnish city and municipality located in the south of the country. It's known to be one of the major urban, economic, and cultural hubs of this region of the country. Moreover, it's also a famous tourist hotspot because of its adjoining lakes, forests, and a skiing resort in the nearby hills. The city features a close relationship with the natural environment, which also serves a relaxing, soothing role in the lives of its inhabitants. Apart from this, it also has all the amenities of modern living, such as restaurants, cafes, shops, as well as other places where one can avail everything for a comfortable living. With affordable costs of living, a beautiful, scenic location, as well as an accessible city side, it's a great place to check out if you want to reside in this region. Number 5. Riga, Latvia. The capital city of the country of Latvia, Riga is set off the coast of the Baltic Sea. It's the middle capital between Vilnius and Tallinn, and has relatively more connections than either of the two. Plus, the cost of living in Riga is much more affordable. An average monthly expenditure in its main hub is around $1,000. Overall, it's a great place to live in for younger people due to its low cost of living, exciting nightlife, and plenty of job or career opportunities, which entice even the most skeptical of people towards this city's living quality. Besides, the best Latvian universities are located here, and the city hosts the largest cohort of international students in the country. Number 4. Tartu, Estonia. Being the second largest city in the country after the capital, Tallinn, Tartu is a city on the eastern side of Estonia. Known most famously for its old and prestigious university, it's the intellectual capital of the country. Moreover, it features a safe, tolerant environment with accessible public transport as well as lush greenery and excellent overall healthcare, making it a great place for both the younger individuals and the older population. With monthly cost of living being only around $800, it's definitely a great place to consider if you're set on living cheaply in Estonia. Number 3. Klaipeda, Lithuania. Klaipeda is a port city in the northwestern part of the country of Lithuania, off the coast of the Baltic Sea where it meets the Dane River. Known for its rich cultural life, it's the host of several international events, as well as being a busy port city. Aside from that, the city also features excellent sceneries, restaurants, cafes, as well as just an overall relaxing vibe for its inhabitants. The average cost of living here is much lower than what one might expect, with the monthly expense for a single individual coming out at roughly $700, including rent and utilities. However, this depends on one's personal lifestyle. Number 2. Jelgava, Latvia. Jelgava is a city in central Latvia at about a 50-minute drive from the capital city of Riga. The city features significant historical objects, beautiful parks, and fantastic architectural monuments, as well as places for leisure and relaxation. Moreover, the city offers a decent business atmosphere that attracts students, entrepreneurs, as well as investors alike, as it allows easier returns on many business ventures. With free reign to buy property, affordable housing, ease of access, rich cultural heritage, as well as a relaxing atmosphere, it's a splendid city to consider living in. The average cost of living per person is incredibly low, with the monthly expenses being only $650, making it one of the most affordable places in Western Europe. Number 1. Daugavpils, Latvia. Another Latvian city, Daugavpils, is located in the southeastern part of the country, beside the banks of its namesake river. The city is famous for being the main railway junction as well as an industrial center and was a main garrison state in older times. It's the country's second largest city and the main metropolis of eastern Latvia. The average cost of living here is incredibly affordable, with a monthly expenditure coming out at only $600 per person, which is among the most cheapest prices in the country, making it an ideal place to live in for people wanting to reside in this region.